A third season of the Netflix hit series You has been confirmed, with online sources reporting that the series will return for another season, starring both Badgley and Victoria Pedretti before the end of 2021. Filming on the third season began last fall with no less than 13 new cast members, some returning from season 2 and others new to You. The show should be airing anytime now, so stay tuned so you can find out all the juicy insider details. You Season 3. You will return with its third season 2 years after the second season was released. Season 2 of the hit series followed Joe, who's played by Penn Badgley, who you might recognize from the original Gossip Girl series, and his homicidal tendencies to Los Angeles as he fled his past life, landing in the arms of a pastry chef named Love, Victoria Pedretti. Joe eventually discovered that Love is more similar to him than he thought, and that he's going to be a father. Netflix has just announced the series' return in October, with a chilling teaser narrated by Joe himself. When asked about the character development of Love in an interview before the announcement of the third season, Badgley stated, "Dare I say, I think in the third season," and now as he realized what he said, Badgley threw back his head and tried backtrack by saying, "I literally know nothing about the third season." When the interviewer asked the Gossip Girl star if there would be more You on Netflix, Badgley squirmed, "Technically, I can't, sort of unofficially." Below, we have all the details about what the upcoming third season may hold and who will be appearing on our screens. Release date of You Season 3. Netflix announced on January 14th, 2020 that You has been renewed for a third season of 10 episodes. TV Line confirmed at the time that the next installment would arrive in 2021, but did not specify when. Sadly, the original release date had to be pushed back because of the pandemic delays, but we now have a set date, and it's coming soon. Joe and Love's bundle of joy is welcomed in the new teaser. It depicts a pair of hands, presumably Love's, preparing a cake for their new baby. Joe muses on having a son, saying at one point that raising a boy like him would be nothing without its challenges. The trailer concludes with two reveals: that the new season will premiere this October, on October 5th, and that Joe and Love's son will be named Henry. Gender reveals have never been more sinister. Sarah Gamble, the showrunner, tweeted on April 23rd, 2021 that the cast and crew of You had finished filming season 3. She also spoke about the pandemic and how this impacted the shooting. "Can I brag to you for a hot second?" she tweeted in the thread. "We had 0 on-set positive COVID tests through a significant and scary surge here in LA, and haven't had one since, because every single member of the cast and crew worked very hard to take care of each other during a time that's stressful in a situation that's tough to control. Obviously, there's also an element of sheer good luck in this statistic. It's impossible to totally negate risk in a pandemic, but this band we managed to have represents so much effort and care on the part of the production, our COVID team, and our studio. Effort expended while each human is individually going through something unprecedented and uncertain that makes their lives more challenging." Cast and characters. There was a huge slew of new You Season 3 cast announcements in November 2020. The following is the core cast, which includes the 13 new names, the new cast members they'll be joining, and the returning faces. Penn Badgley plays Joe, Victoria Pedretti plays Love, Scott Speedman plays Matthew, Travis Van Winkle plays Carrie, Shalita Grant plays Sherry, Saffron Burrows plays Dottie, Dylan Arnold plays Theo, Taddy Gabriel plays Marion, and Michaela McManus plays Natalie. Kiki is played by Shannon Shan Kent. Continuing, Ben Mel plays Dante, Chris O'Shea plays Andrew, Christopher Sean plays Brandon, Brian Safi plays Jackson, Mackenzie Ashton plays Gil, Ailette Zerier plays Dr. Chandra, Jack Fisher plays young Joe Goldberg, and Mauricio Lara plays friend of young Joe. In 2020, we learned of 2 obvious returning cast members, Badgley as Joe and Victoria Pedretti as Love, as we mentioned before. Given how season 2 ended with the couple in an unholy union, the continued presence of Love in Joe's life was a foregone conclusion. More on what that twist means for season 3 below. Hopefully, we'll also see the return of Quinn's extended family and friends from season 2. Scott Speedman, Animal Kingdom, and Underworld will also play a new character. Deadline reports that Matthew, a successful CEO, husband, and uncommunicative father, will be played by Speedman. He's reserved, mysterious at times, and withdrawn, all of which mask a deep well of emotion beneath. Speedman joins Travis Van Winkle and Shalita Grant as new cast members. Grant will play Sherry, a mean girl who's threatened by Love, who poses as a friendly momfluencer. Carrie, a wealthy and charming master of self-optimization, will be played by Van Winkle. Joe now has some more competition in the eligible bachelor department with Carrie and Matthew around. Plot of season 3. Season 2 of You ramped up the melodrama, deviating from the books with a shocking character reveal. When Joe's first victim, Candace, forces Love to confront Joe's true nature, she responds in an unexpected way by stabbing Candace in the throat. It was a jaw-dropping moment, revealing that Love is just as obsessive and prone to murder as Joe is. And In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Badgley discusses the gender politics explored in the show throughout Joe's rejection of his partner's darkest tendency. When talking about the upcoming season and the dynamic between Badgley's character, Joe, and his love interest, Love, Badgley states, "It's like, okay, yeah, theoretically they're the same, but then he denies her, which again brings up the archetypes of a man and a woman and the oppression of woman, the inequality of men and women." Badgley says he goes on to hint at a deeper look into Love in season 3, noting that she doesn't appear to be the same kind of person, she doesn't appear to be the same kind of predator. Season 3 intends to delve deeper into more than just love. Sarah Gamble, the show's creator, has also planned a darker future for Joe. In an interview with online sources, the showrunner, Gamble, discussed how the end of season 2 does not bode well for our protagonist. Following Love's murder revelations, she then also surprises her love interest, Joe, with the news that she is now with child, making sure the relationship is secure for now. We then watch the couple move to the suburbs with Love's mother in tow, and it's here that Joe notices his new neighbor through the fence, a possible new obsession of his. "I think the most important thing about the last scene to me is just confirmation that Joe is still Joe," Gamble says, which isn't going to be great for Joe. What drives Joe and how that makes us feel about his actions was clearly Gamble's vision for season 2, which saw an extensive dive into both Joe's and Love's traumatic childhoods. Despite their disparate backgrounds, we learn that both leads were subjected to physical and emotional abuse as well as violent acts at a young age. The finale was intended to set the stage for a much more suburban, insular world in which Joe would be a complete fish out of water. Next season will be interesting to see how Joe handles fatherhood. The previous 2 seasons have shown that he's especially protective of the children in his life. The trailer certainly emphasizes that theme as well. Joe and Love, according to Badgley, they are not soulmates. At the end, he is terrified of her. It's basically set up for season 3 in such a way that they'll be each other's arch nemesis. That's a lot of material for You season 3 to delve into. Will there be more seasons? Season 1 of You was inspired by Caroline Kepney's novel of the same name. Similarly, season 2 is inspired by Hidden Bodies, the sequel. There are no more Joe Goldberg books as of yet, but this could change soon. According to Kepney's Twitter bio, yes, I'm working on a 3rd Joe novel, and there's a 4th. No, I'm not finished yet. So keep an eye on this space. In September 2019, Kepney told iNews that in a 3rd book, Joe decides to relocate to a small island. He moves there for romantic reasons as well as for the greater good, but then he discovers that there are no more murders because everyone is too dependent on each other. It was an exciting challenge to figure out how to kill people in a community where there is so much intimacy. And there you have it. Everything you need to know about You, season 3, and why the season is set to change everything. Make sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think there'll be a 4th season? If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.